Karen Reid has submitted an urgent request to the Supreme Court to halt her retrial, where jury selection has already begun, arguing that her constitutional rights have been violated, pointing her fingers at others. Viewers, do you think she's guilty or not guilty? She claims the retrial on two charges, including second-degree murder, breaches the double jeopardy clause. According to Reid, the jury in her initial trial had reached a unanimous verdict finding her not guilty. Although this decision was never announced, the case involves allegations that Reid killed her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe. In January 2022, prosecutors assert that she struck O'Keefe with her car and abandoned him during a severe blizzard. Reid has denied these accusations and continues to assert her innocence, pointing the finger at others. Hey viewers, tell me if you think she is innocent or guilty. Watch and see.
From the courthouse in Dedham to Washington, D.C., the Karen Reid defense team filing an emergency motion to the Supreme Court to try to halt even jury selection in her upcoming murder retrial. Reid's team says the court needs time to consider her appeal. Thank you for staying with us. I'm David Wade.
And I'm Lisa Hughes. The High Court is Reid's last chance to get two of the charges against her thrown out. WBZ's Christina Rex talked with Karen Reid this afternoon about this new appeal.
Karen Reid hopes the Supreme Court will pause and delay jury selection in her ongoing state retrial as the nation's highest court decides whether to hear her case.
To quote Shawshank Redemption, hope is a great thing, sometimes the best of things. So I'll take any chance with the Supreme Court.
This as jury selection slows to a near halt. 0 new jurors were seated on Monday, meaning the number has been stuck at 10 jurors since last Thursday.
Friday too, though. I mean, it has been tough the last 2 days, not making much progress. Friday was like 1 in, 1 out.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Reid doesn't seem discouraged by the lack of progress. On Monday, 45 new potential jurors were questioned. 41 of them already knew of the case. 31 had an opinion on it, 13 felt biased toward either side, and 24 had some scheduling issue for the trial that's expected to take up to 8 weeks.
I'm not surprised. I know it sounds a little silly, but it is a rainy Monday morning. It often happens that sometimes people wake up in the morning, they're just not in the mood to go to jury duty.
WBZ legal analyst Catherine Loftus believes the 16-person jury could be seated this week, albeit slowly.
I would bet maybe early next week, mid next week, but that also, takes into consideration that we have to pick at least one juror per day for the next 5 or 6 days.
So lawyers or the judge can strike a juror for a reason at any time, like for bias, for example. But both sides also get to strike jurors 16 times each for no reason. Today, Karen Reid says her team has struck about 10 jurors using that allotment, and she believes the prosecution has used about 11 of their 16 no-reason strikes. In Dedham, Christina Rex, WBZ News.